Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into some pretty intense stuff. High stakes crisis command.
Absolutely. We're looking at bridge logs, engineering reports, even exec council memos, trying to piece together this dual crisis.
Yeah, you've got the nanobot attack on the USS Newton first. Really sophisticated.
And then almost immediately, this cynical power play for Tavrik III, that frontier planet. It's all connected.
So the hook here really is how a mission delivering essential terraforming gear gets violently sabotaged.
Right, and it forces the captains involved to fight not just, rogue machines, but a very calculated political enemy. An enemy using, generosity as a weapon. It's wild.
Let's get into the tech first. The ambush on the Newton. The sources say these were Vethari-seeded nanobots, Borg-derived, which is scary enough.
And adaptive, self-replicating. The key thing, though, they only activated after the ship finished nacelle repairs. Talk about timing.
Deliberate. It threw the ship into uncontrolled warp, right? Towards a fake signal.
Exactly. A ghost signal at an asteroid relay set up by the Vethari. Pure trap.
So enter Captain Aditi Rao. How did she handle this absolute nightmare? The logs point to her command style.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Her voice, described as low, deliberate, she consciously used her own calm to sort of make it contagious on the bridge, keep everyone grounded.
Smart. And her counter strategies was quick.
Very quick. Technical, too. Harmonic shield recalibration, basically trying to mess with the nanobot's frequency, and then a graviton surge, hoping to just fry them.
Meanwhile, engineering scrambling. LTCMDR Boren, Ensign Collingway. They cooked up something pretty ingenious.
Oh yeah, the lure. Incredible pressure. They basically overclocked a shuttle, made it unstable on purpose.
How'd that work? As a diversion.
Exactly. They prepped to flood the main warp core with coolant to stop the jump cold. But to draw the nanobots away first, they used contained power spikes aimed at that shuttle, triple stasis fields holding it together, just barely.
Wow. That sounds like it could have gone wrong in a million ways.
It was incredibly close, but it worked. And the fallout. Vice Admiral MacLaren immediately tagged the Vethari Combine as an active threat, fleet-wide, extreme caution advised.
Which brings us to the why. Why go to all this trouble? Just to disrupt one ship?
Well, that's where Tavrik III comes in. It's not about military destruction for the Vethari, it's economic. Tavrik III is loaded with cerium khalid.
And the Federation means stability. Regulations, tariffs, safety boards.
All things that threaten the Combine's profit margins. They thrive in the chaos, the lack of oversight. Federation stability is bad for their business, so they needed to stop it taking root.
So the nanobot attack was just stage one.
Pretty much. Stage 2 was weaponizing the response. MacLaren's advisory, the Vethari called it predictable. Their counter was brilliant in a really cynical way.
They flooded Tavrik III with aid, right?
Yeah.
While Starfleet was busy issuing warnings.
Exactly. Stabilizers, credit, relief supplies, everything the colonists desperately needed. They presented themselves as this lifeline draped in emerald and gold. Optics as a weapon.
So the message becomes, Starfleet warns you, but the Vethari feed you.
Precisely. They want the colonists reading gratitude when those Vethari ships arrive, not suspicion from Starfleet memos. It puts Captain Corbin, the local commander, in an impossible spot.
How so?
The Vetharis are maneuvering to force Corbin's hand, either escalate things diplomatically with the nearby Caldari Union to block Vethari ships, or let Vethari escorts operate freely, making Starfleet look ineffective, maybe even harmful, while the Combine looks efficient.
That level of strategic cruelty,
Yeah.
it must have had a human cost. Back on the Newton even after they survived.
Oh, definitely. We see it in Ensign Collingway's reaction. The reports mention intense anger. He saw a colleague infected by the nanobots, heard the screaming.
And realized the whole terrifying event was just a political game piece.
Yeah.
A distraction.
Yeah. And he really pushed back against the counselor, trying to frame his anger through like a psychological lens, this Vatrasha, a ghost figure concept. He basically said, no, this isn't some abstract trauma figure. This is real justified anger at a deliberate act.
You can't blame him. Meanwhile, the medical team showed a different kind of response.
Incredible resilience, actually. They were stuck in quarantine after the nanobot exposure, right? But Dr. Amberlin and her staff found focus. They poured their energy into caring for Bailey.
Bailey.
A tiny kitten born on the ship with a cleft palate, needed specialized care, tube feeding like up to 12 times a day. They even designed a custom nipple for her.
Wow. Focusing on care amidst the chaos.
It grounded them, it seems. And Dr. Amberlin was also coordinating with Tavrik III on their own health issues, this Devela B1 virus, local clant irritants. juggling crises.
So wrapping this all up, what does it really mean for you listening to this? The core conflict now isn't ships shooting at each other.
No, it's shifted. It's a battle for legitimacy on the frontier. The Federation offers the promise of long-term stability, rules, safety nets.
But the Vethari offer immediate help. Food, supplies, credits.
Yeah.
Right now. And they're using that appearance of benevolence as leverage against regulation.
Which leaves us with a really provocative thought for you to chew on. In this kind of information war, this battle for hearts and minds.
When one side wields fear, MacLaren's official threat warning, and the other wields essential supplies.
Which one actually works better? What's the more effective currency for winning loyalty on a vulnerable colony like Tavrik III?